Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Maybe you can start by introducing to the viewers who you are, what you're building, and what you're doing on God's green earth.
God's green earth. My name is Benaya Wepundi. I'm the founder and chief maverick at Paid.
Yeah.
And basically, we are building a bank for the future of work. So, simplifying how freelancers, creatives, entrepreneurs, and distributed teams get paid around the world and spend locally.
What's your key takeaway from Edge City, Patagonia? How has the experience been?
I think the experience has been interesting. I love the place for starters. I think San Martin is a place I'd want to not live, but like vacation. Come once in a while.
Same.
The people are really fun to be around, really welcoming. My biggest takeaway from like the Edge City program generally has just been, how important, like how distribution is like the thing, because I think we've moved into a time when building the tech is like the easiest thing. Anyone can build the tech, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's about how do you get the tech to the end user and how do you distribute, how do you build a global brand out of a product, right? So I think that's one of the key things I've learned just from interacting with the different people who are building a lot of exciting stuff here.
When you're building Paid, what has been the most challenging, or what has been your most favorite challenge that you've solved so far?
Lack of capital. No, but on a serious note, I think the thing with payments is the context for payments is very local, especially in the global south, right?
Yeah.
Which is why you'll get a lot of guys complaining about the other blue fintech accounts. I won't mention it.
Yeah.
Locked accounts, money frozen, etc. I think it's been one of the things we've had to do a lot is understand the local context of each of our users, each of our freelancers. For instance, in Kenya, I don't have an electricity bill or a water bill. I pay for all that on my phone, right? So getting a proof of address from that is kind of hard. So we try to figure out how do we make that context local for that user so that it just like basically works for them. So that has been really interesting and complicated to like solve.
All right. For future purposes, what do you think can be done better, courtesy of Edge City, or even when they host in a different location? What will you be looking for if you were to join them again?
I think I really love the concept of different communities coming together, like the residencies. We have the Lisk residency. We have there's several residencies around. And I love that these different residencies bring a lot on the table, by virtue of the exactly.
Yeah.
I think what I'd feedback or I say what I'd be looking forward to in the next Edge City is how can we bring sort of like the experiences of these different communities closer together. By closer together, I mean how can these communities co-interact in a more structured. And I mean that is there, but then I feel like I have not fully gotten the experience of what it means to be part of, say, the DIAC residency, or like this one about meditation.
Yeah.
Right? So I think there's probably more that can be done around bringing this residencies together.
Is it because they did not visit the residencies?
That's probably right. That's what I'm saying. Like I think the problem with techies and builders is that we're very, I want to say introverted, but we're not. Most of us, a good number of us, are not very out there, which is another thing that I've really learned from this experience. Especially Santi from our residency has really pushed us to like go out there, tell people about your story, meet people. So I think just giving more structure to like bring these people together is would be interesting. Yeah.
All right,
people like me, speaking for myself.
Speaking for yourself.
Yeah.
All right, then thank you so much for the interview, and we hope that in future we'll have more Africans participating in Edge City and building amazing products for Africa. So stay tuned
And get paid.